All right, hey, Nyakin here. In today's video, I want to show you how to add a glowy border effect to your own design using Element Hive. And I think Element Hive introduced this feature a few weeks ago. You can see that with this video that I do have over here. So you have like this glow effects on the main div, but what if you want to make it into more like a border effect? How do you do that? So that is what I want to show you. So this is the example that I do have. You can see that I have that glowy red effect. That is really like cool. So it goes through like that, which is pretty nice. So we're going to try and recreate this in a very fast pace. So let's try and do that. So I'm going to click on add, right? I'm going to add a grid, and within this grid, there's a grid of 4. So I'm going to add a div. So this is the main div. This is the div that is going to have the glow on it. So let's say this is selected. I'm going to go into the gear icon, right? And then I'm going to go into Element Hive. And this, when you click on this, you will see mouse effect. So just click on the edit icon, and then you see spotlight. So click on spotlight and enable it. So when you enable spotlight, you are going to get something like this. So this is what is the main thing. It probably is what a lot of people are going to use, which is fine, but we want to make this into the border, not into like the whole div. All right, so this being done, I'm going to go into my styling and then go into container, right? And container, I'm going to do a border, and border radius, let's make this 12 pixels, right? And then we are not going to add any width to it. And I'm also going to do padding. So let's do a padding of 2 pixels, and then let's click on apply all. All right, so that is really cool. The next thing that we want to do is to add another div inside this div. So that div is what is going to hold our content. So let's add a div inside. So this div is in there, and let me just go find some colors. I want to find some colors. Where is it? All right, so let me close this. I'm pulling up some colors, so give me a second. So copy that color. All right, so this div is going to have a color of that, and then I'm going to go into container and make sure that the width is 100%. All right, so that is good. The next thing that we want to do is to add some content, but before that, let's go into padding. And then for padding, I'm going to give this one a padding of probably like 20 pixels. So apply to all, or we can do like 10, but I think 20 is okay. All right, and then after that, I'm going to go into border, right? And then for border, I'm going to give this one 10 pixels, which is good. The next thing that we want to do is to just add a few content. So I'm going to do like a list, and then with list, I'm going to choose log icon list, and I'm going to remove everything we do have here. And then let's change this name to Element Hive, and then Element Hive spotlights, which is cool. It's okay. And then after that, we can go into style. I just want to style this a bit more, so let's give this one a background color. And then for background color, we can make this one into like a kind of a gray black like that, which is cool. And then let's give it a radius of 5 pixels, which is cool. All right, so next thing, you can see the glow already. I didn't even finish, but you can see like the glow happening already over there. All right, so the next thing I'm going to do is go in here and then add some random paragraph text, and I'm going to go into logarithm, and let me close that. So I'm going to copy some logarithm over here, come here, copy all of that, bring it, and I'm going to just paste it in here, and making sure that clicking on the div that is within, going to layout, I'm going to give this one, let's say 10 pixel gap, which is cool. So let's save that. And then I'm going to refresh, go in here and then refresh, right? So let's see how this looks. So you can see that we do have now a glowy border like that, but you can see that our glow, even when our mouse is on the left, the glow is showing like it's spilling all the way to the bottom, to the top. It's kind of huge. That is where we can go into this and make a few more adjustments. So clicking on the main div, what I'm going to do is go into dash styling. Within this Element Hive, going into the mouse, go into the spotlight. This is enabled already. You can change your color over here. So let's say we change our color to this like bright blue, and we can change our size to like let's say 70 pixels, right? And then you can also do opacity where you can do threshold, and you can also do like filter if you want to add filter. You can also disable it for touch devices because mostly to be useless on mobile and other stuff like that. So let's save that, right? And the next thing I'm going to do is just duplicate, and duplicate, and I'm going to save that too. And then I'm going to go into the front end and I'm going to refresh. So when you hover, so now you can see that this is how it looks like. Probably the color is not the best color. Blue is not showing up on the black, so let's make this one into a white. So you can see that it's a white. It will feel like some silverish kind of vibe. So yeah. Okay, I changed it only for this, so you can see that that is the white and that is our glow. This is not like spilling all the way to like the very top. It's not doing none of that because we've changed how big the spotlight is. So this is how you create your own glowy border effect using Element Hive. And if you want to do what they already had, like adding the spotlight within, if you want to add it within that, so you can see that this is a sub dev. You can go into here, and then over here when you go into like mouse effect spotlight, you can enable it, and then you can also have that. So you can also do that, but I wanted to show you how to make that border effect. So yep, that is how you make the border effects, and that is also how you make the other effects. Thank you for watching. I'll catch you on the next one.